Alright guys, so the NBA is starting on Thursday, and I thought I would make a top 10 NBA teams going to Orlando. So without further ado, let's get into it. So my number 10 spot is going to be the Thunder. They may not have a superstar, but Chris Paul has been in beast mode. And in their 40-24 season, they had a 20-11 record in away games. I don't think that'll have much effect since they're not really home or away, but it just shows how they can react to a crowd. And they've been really great. I mean, I think they will be good. I think they actually do have a chance to make the conference championships. But that's my opinion. I mean, you guys have a right to your own opinion. Alright, now, they don't have a great chance. They don't have a good chance, but they do have a chance. Now, number 9 is going to be the Jazz. The Jazz. They are a decent team with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert not even in it. But Donovan Mitchell is a great player, but he needs somebody else. I think Rudy Gobert has done a great job in that center position, but I think he either has to do a little bit better, or I think he should, be a little bit more versatile. He needs to work on a jump shot or a mid-range game. It's not really filling up. It's not really doing a lot for me right now. Now, number 8 is going to be the Pacers. They went 39-26, and Sabonis popped off with 18 points per game. Oladipo's a good player, just not a star, and Brogdon is a reliable player, averaging 16 points, and he's a great facilitator. So, I think that they will do a great job. Now, number 7 is going to be the Nuggets. They went 43-22, and so that's a pretty good record. They're now running a 3-center lineup, and it's a great thing. I think they've really done it. They've done the anti-Rockets after they've gone small ball, but I think they really can go somewhere. I mean, then you add Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has a great jump shot, and I think when you put that all together, you'll do great. Now, number 6 is going to be the Heat. Before I do this, I am being biased, I think. I might not. I'm trying not to be biased. But I really do believe that the Heat are a great team. Please don't, yell at me. They are good. So, they went 41-24, and even though they don't have a good record as the Nuggets, I think they are better than the Nuggets. Nunn is really good, and in my opinion, he's the 3rd best rookie, and he wasn't even drafted. Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, they can make literally anything out of the 3-point line. And I still haven't gotten to the real stars, Bam and Butler. Bam, he is a great big man. And Butler, he is a great centerpiece. Well, I don't know how to put it. He is a great leader. And I think with those two on the same team, I think that they will be good. But I will acknowledge that Butler is getting old and Bam is big and he takes a lot of beating because down on that low post. So if Nunn and Hero can just mold into those people that can just take the ball and make shots so that Bam doesn't get us beat up, that'd be great. I mean, and Gordon Dragic, he's been around the league for a long time. He's played really, really good. So I think that they'll do pretty good in the playoffs. Or I think they will make the playoffs. Now let's talk about the top 5. We get into the top 5. 5 is going to be the Celtics. They are very good with a 43-21 record. They have one of the best big threes in the league, and Smart as their 6th man, and Hayward, he's got one of the great he's got, in my opinion, one of the best 3-point shots in the league. He can, really step up. I think if one of those guys steps up, they'll be really, really good. But the big 3 is still perfect. They have Brown. He's a shooting guard with the size of a small forward, and he's that perfect medium. Then, guys, my thing stopped recording, so I'm just gonna go start back with Brown. Sorry about that. Kind of sucks. But Brown, he is the perfect medium. He is the perfect mix between a shooting guard and a small forward, and I really think he'll be good. And then we have Walker, who has the potential to either shoot a 3 or break past you, get the layup, or shoot that little mid-range shot he has. He's great. I really like him. Then Tatum, he's the complete package. He has a three-point shot. He can create space, shoot, drive, and he is one of the best clutch players in the league. He is great. Now, then we have the number 4 seed, which is going to be the Raptors. They have They went 46-18, which is a pretty good team, which is very, very good for a team that has no superstars. And I mean, Lowry and Siakam are very good. It's just that they are not the superstar that they had when they won the championship with Kawhi. And you know, VanVleet is actually really good, especially after he had his kid, and he is ready, rearing and ready. Alright, but they're a good team, and there's not a lot to talk about. Now, before we get into the top 3, I'd like to give some honorable mentions. So they have the honor of being in my top 10, or at least being in my video. Alright, so they are the Sixers, the Pelicans, the Blazers, and the Mavericks. The Sixers are not that good. There, I said it. Okay? They are not that good. Alright? They have good talent. Okay? It's just that they have no idea how to use it. And until then, I think that they should, or until that unless Brett Brown can figure out how to use them, I don't think that they'll be ready to, make the playoffs. I don't think that they'll be ready to play in the playoffs. I don't think that they'll be ready to play. Now, the next people are the Pelicans. They are pretty good. I think that they are good and better because the Sixers just figured out how to use Zion, Hart, Lonzo, Ingram, all in the same lineup. The only reason why they are not in the top 10 is that they got good. They just got good after Zion got there. So if Zion gets hurt, they will be bad. Then the Blazers, they have stars, just no depth. Don't get me wrong, they are a good team. It's just that their backups aren't that good. Then the Mavs, the same thing. They have stars, just no depth. So those are my honorable mentions, and let's get back into it. So number 3 is going to be the Clippers. So they went 44-20, which makes them cracked. And Kawhi and George averaging 26 and 29, and their bench is so good with Joakim Noah, Shamet, and Harrell. They're pretty good. And then they also have Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverley, Marcus Morris, and Lou Williams, who is averaging 18, which, since he's been in the league since 2006, is pretty good. And just those names on the bench makes them seem amazing. And I cannot wait to see what they can do in Orlando. Now, we have number 2. You know what? I'm just going to do the number 1, and then I'll explain why they beat them out. And then I'll go to why the Lakers were number 2. Now the Bucks are capping out our top 10 with a 53 and with their record 53-12. I won't lie, that record played a lot into why I chose them as my top team. So the reason why I chose them as my top team is that they actually were really good. I mean, they really popped off, and I think that they have a little bit more depth than the Lakers. I mean, you got the Lopez brothers, DiVincenzo, George Hill, Middleton, let me think, Bledsoe, Patsy, Kyle Korver. They are all on. Oh, don't forget. Oh, I almost forgot about Giannis. They're all on the Bucks. I mean, and the Lakers, they have a couple of good players. All right, they don't have a lot of depth, but they still win games because they keep LeBron and AD in most of the time. I mean, the other LA team, the Lakers, who have LeBron, KD, the Bald Eagle, Danny Green, and went 49-14, them and the Bucks are the only 2 teams not to even scratch top 20, much less crack it. I just think that those guys have really done well, and I do think that they deserve to have the top 2 spot. I don't believe that it was much surprise as the top 3, who the top 3 were. I mean, they were like the 3 people. They were the 3 teams that everyone expected to play really good since the Clippers signed George and Leonard, and the Lakers signed AD. I just enjoyed making this video. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm actually filming this on my brother's birthday. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Comment your top 10 and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Don't just hit it. Grab a hammer, smash your computer. Actually, don't do that, please. But guys, it was a lot of fun making this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And have a great day.